But guys, what the is this? Yeah guys, no one is perfect, we all know that, but there are some mistakes in web design that shows if you're a professional, beginner or intermediate level web designer. It's gonna be super fun, so definitely stay tuned, there are going to be super interesting stuff. By the way, if you would like me to review your websites, definitely let me know in the comments down below that I would love to review your website. Super pumped guys, so let's start with the first mistake. Now if you're not a beginner, you can already see the first problem of this website starting from the top of the page. And let's see if you can guess what is the problem. As you can see guys, we have too many buttons and call to actions in the navigation bar. Our short memory can only remember a maximum of 9 elements, 5 to 9 elements, and on this navigation guys we have 10 call to actions with all the sub-menus for each call to action. As you can imagine, it's too much, but the actual and real problem is that this confuses the user. I have another example. This website, I don't know the language by the way, but here we have the same problem, 8 call to actions in the main navigation bar plus 4 more call to actions on the top. And this is not 100% a design problem, but it's a structural problem of the website. And guys, it's really simple to solve the problem. The only thing that you have to do is to think about the most important call to actions and the fundamental call to actions that you want to have into the home page, and don't add anything else. The website is going to look cleaner, it's going to look more minimal, professional, and the user is not going to be confused by all the call to actions that he has to remember. This improves the quality of the user experience by a lot, so don't forget to create a minimal navigation. Another common mistake that I see a lot on a lot of websites is contrast. Nailing contrast is not that easy, sometimes can become a little bit tricky. Taking for example this website, we have a lot of text on top of an image and the actual color of the text is too similar to the image. And even if you can read the text, if you pay attention and if you follow the line, if you're going to make that same mistake over and over onto your website, the user experience is easily going to be super stressful for our eyes and super annoying. Luckily for this website, this is the only section that has this problem, but think about the color of the images and the color of the text when you're designing. The next one is a mistake that I see 90% of the times when I review websites from beginners and is text alignment. Let's say that you have a text and you want to put it on the right of the page or on the left of the page, and you keep the text alignment to the center. Well, there is nothing more wrong. And this is a clear example of the text, a paragraph that is aligned to the left of the page, but the text is centered. If you want to have paragraphs aligned to the left or right of the page, just keep in mind to align the text respectively to the left or to the right. Don't keep the text aligned to the center because it's a huge mistake, it looks horrible and shows that you are a beginner designer and not only a beginner web designer, because this principle applies to every single type of design. Don't forget this concept, write it down on a post-it and stick it on your computer, but don't forget it. We are in 2022, almost 2023, and I know that every single person on the planet Earth wants a website, but guys, what the is this? If you have to create a website just because you want to be a part of the internet, guys, and you have to do something like that, just don't do it. And I'm not saying that the people behind these websites are the worst, but guys, your website is your business card, is your image, your digital identity, and having something like that can really hurt your business. By the way, let's move forward and forget this website and see the last of most common web design mistakes. And I've done this mistake too in my first web design, so don't worry. Having a messy footer is really bad. Having a footer like this one is a really big problem because the user have to find what is looking for and it's not clear where the user have to click. We as UI and UX designers have to make everything super simple and clear to the users. We basically have to reduce as much as we can the friction between the user and the website and the call to actions, because otherwise if the user feels uncomfortable, lost or confused, he's going to leave and he's never come back again. I'm 100% sure that you already heard about balancing your designs. Not that easy at all because you need to have a lot of experience and a good eye to see if something is towards the left or the right of the website. On this page, all the content is squeezed on the left of the page and the right is completely empty. And to me this is a little bit annoying because there is a lot of space that you can utilize in so many ways on a single page, and putting the content all on the left or on the right is not the best looking thing to do. It is also fairly simple to fix because let's say the basic rule is if you add one element to one side, you have to add another element to the other side. Of course, there is more theory and more things to take in consideration to perfectly balance a design, but this is the basic rule where you can start from. If you want to know more about it, let me know in the comments down below. There are other mistakes that web designers, especially beginner web designers, make, and if you want to see them and if you want to see how to fix them, let me know in the comments down below. For today's episode, guys, that's all for me. I hope you found this video helpful, and if so, smash the like button and subscribe to my channel. I can see that 65% of you are not subscribed to my channel, so definitely subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments down below if you're struggling with something specific, and I'll see you in the next video.